Hello, Shopexpo. I came from the city of Brno, which is abroad. That's why I'm going to be speaking English today. It's Friday after lunch. I hope you're feeling well. My name is Hrubý, and I'm a brand designer and a trend observer. And today I want to show you how you can become a topic leader of a buzz. So, what is... Hey, can the clicker come? Ooh! So what is buzz? Does everyone know what is buzz? Hands up. Okay. Buzz is a topic what everybody's talking about. Buzz is a trend everybody's talking about. Businesses are talking about it. It's a topic which is on fire. And the hottest branding and marketing method, branding a buzz, is called buzz snatching. Okay? It means connecting a topic to your brand, catching what ticks and claiming what matters. It's a method who turns followers to leaders. So let's start with an example. It's 2014, September. You've been waiting for 2 weeks in the line in front of Apple Store to get your new iPhone 6 Plus. You get your new iPhone 6 Plus. But because you're an idiot, you put it in your back pocket and sit on it. What happens? Surprise! It bends. And because you're an idiot, you take a picture of it, put it on Facebook with the hashtag Bandgate. There's thousands of other people joining you, thousands of other idiots. And suddenly, you got the Bandgate buzz. Now, that's obviously not really good news for the brand Apple, but it can be good news for other brands, because smart brands are really good at buzz snatching. They immediately jump on the topic, and they start tweeting with the hashtag Bandgate, like various other advertisings, like that the product should actually be bending, or that it cracks, but it doesn't matter. It's a very sneaky and smart brand and tactic. But today I want to talk to you about something more permanent than iPhones. So let's look at the buzz topic hype cycle. So in the beginning, something somewhere triggers the buzz, triggers the topic. The buzz goes hype, the early and innovation community hypes the topic, everybody's talking about it. But it always takes the business some time to catch up, so the buzz goes down. And then the business catches up, and it goes up again, if it survives the first hype. And then it becomes an established topic. What most brands do is, then they are too late. They finally find the topic in the buzz demand gap when it's too late. So when they catch on the topic, it's too late, they're just followers, they're not leaders. So what you need to do in buzz snatching is actually snatch the buzz in the buzz phase when it goes hype, and then when it goes massive again, you already are a topic leader. And in the long run, you become the guru of the topic, and you have a great brand awareness, and you make profit out of that. That's what smart brands do. They become topic leaders of their industry, like Apple dictates user interface, and nobody's probably ever going to tear off personal athletics out of Nike Plus. And the brand Dove tells us all how real beauty looks like. And if you want to look in the future of transport, you always go to Tesla. But it used to take years for new topics to emerge. But in today's world, the buzzwords are coming every day. They keep popping up. So let's look at some of the hottest buzzwords of today. Leadership. Nonversation. Normcore. Procrastination. Storytelling. H2H. ARM. Smartcutting. Lean ROI. Back in the box thinking. snackable content strategy, e-commerce, cloud of things, little big data, random-driven business intelligence, fact-based journalism, and my favorite, omni-channel marketing. But there's many, many more, and they keep coming and coming and coming. And the thing is, you never know which one of all of these is gonna be a game changer and which one is gonna fizzle out, like yesterday's Prosecco. So, what can you do to snatch a buzz? Snatching a buzz, this is what basically brands do. They either jump on the board, the buzz emerges and they're just tweeting about it, Facebooking about it, blogging about it, Instagram about it. They put it on Pinterest, they put it on Periscope. It's very fast, but it's also very weak because you're just a follower. Or you can go to more content. You can actually write a book or have someone to write a book. You try viral advertising, online courses, MWOC, all of that. That's much stronger, but it's also very exhaustive and takes a lot of time. Or you can actually do the big thing and go actually shift your whole product to the new buzz. You can name your product after that, you can shift your industry around the topic, or you can start some global campaigns, or you can do some actual innovation. That's super strong, but it's also very expensive and risky, because remember, you never know if the buzzword's gonna survive the hype phase. So, what is the hottest thing in branding a buzz today in the US and all over the world? It's the market which is open for us now, and it is education, or as we call it, the branducation. Because, as I say, to know is great, but to share is even better. Because the greatest leaders they don't talk about their know-how, they have so much know-how they can educate the others. So let's look at the education market for a couple of seconds. Let me hit you with some numbers. Just several years ago, TED started, and they already produced 23 days of constant online video you can watch for almost a month. They get 2,000 users, almost 1.5 billion users of TED, like every 6th person on the planet Earth. And they get 2 billion views. Their brand has 2 billion views. On the other side of the spectrum, on the long run, you get Coursera with 13 million users, 1,000 courses for more than 100 universities. That's a crazy market. That's a huge demand for education. But today, and this may sound a little bit ironic, I'm going to tell you what is the best weapon for education. And it is actually conferences. Conferences in the United States, that's the best weapon in the industry today. You get almost 270,000 conferences every year with more than 51 million participants, and it's a $73 billion industry. Just look at the numbers for a while and think about them, and mourn. So, but I'm not talking about going to conference and having talk. I'm talking about actually doing the conferences, because you don't want to be a follower, you want to be a leader, you want to be a topic leader. That's why why smart brands are doing conferences about that topic. Because there's only 3 main motivators in why people go to conferences. First, people are curious. They want to know more. People are social animals. They want to connect and they want to meet new people and they want to have a good time, want to have party. And 3, obviously, they want to make some new business, they want to get some new leads. So it's 3 main motivations. So if you make a conference, this is why it's so hot. You actually snatch and brand a buzzing topic. The other great thing is, because you already have a conference about it, you set your company an expert leader in the field. You're not talking about it. You are having a conference about it. And you also make people happy, make them profit, and make yourself profit. Let's be honest, it's all about profit. So one example of them all. 1995, Clayton Christensen, Harvard Business School professor, coins the term disrupt in his essay, Disruptive Technologies, talking about the technologies who are changing the whole industry. 15 years later, US-based media house TechCrunch names the conference Disrupt. 2013, 2 years ago, the word disrupt is the hottest buzzing trend in all tech and startup world. It took them 15 years to claim that. But today, if you Google the word disrupt, this is what shows up. Disrupt conference. They are the only one to show up. They don't talk about disrupt, they own the word. And they're not the only ones, obviously. There's a lot of smart companies who are doing branded conferences today. Because wise man once said, he who owns the youth gains the future. I'll just paraphrase him here. I paraphrased him a little bit here. So you may be thinking like, hey, so you're talking about conferences that everybody should make a conference. Isn't this a crazy idea? Well, what's the challenges of making a conference? Well, as people who made conferences are going to tell you, it's not an easy thing to do. You have to have a lot of know-how. It takes a lot of time. You have to know how to make a conference. And also, you have to do everything manually. You have to find the speakers, get to the speakers, add the speakers, pay the speakers, get their topics. You have to pick a venue, pick how many attendees. You have to do the pricing. You have to do the marketing. You have to build the buzz about that. All that you do manually. And that's a very slow thing. It takes weeks or months to make a conference. And because I'm a little bit crazy and I like to challenge things, maybe disrupt things a little bit, so I thought like, hey, why don't we have a solution for that? Why don't we have something where everybody can make a conference? A solution which is super fast, a solution which you don't have to know that much about anything, and it goes like that. And that's how me and my team made the Brand Snatcher. And you are the first ones to hear this today. This is prepared especially for this talk. We are running this later for some investors. So, with Brand Snatcher, you can actually snatch a buzzing topic in a matter of minutes. It's a tool that is super fast. You can make the conference on the go. And I'm going to show you how it works. It's just hot from the oven. So, it's just 9 simple steps. You need to find the topic. You may not have time to do all the research, but that's what Brand Snatcher does for you. So you pick a topic you want to be a leader in. I picked marketing, and it automatically suggested all the buzzwords which are hot for that field of expertise. It takes all the data from various sources like Google Trends, analyzes Wikipedia, social bakers, Twitter trending topics, Urban Dictionary, Gartner reports, what are kind of topics. It's kind of magical. And then, if you have your topic, I picked omni-channel marketing because I kind of like it. You need to find the name. So the only thing you put in is your brand name and your logo. I've put Robert Niemec. I don't know if you know this guy. I don't know why you should name a company Robert Niemec, but that's another story. So I put it there, and it automatically creates the event name by the formula brand plus topic plus classificator plus year. The classificator is just what the conference is going to be like. Is it going to be conference, going to be summit, forum, meetup, barcamp, whatever. Next step, you need to differentiate marketing motto number 1. For this we use 2 things, just pick 2 things, lifestyle and vibe. First you need to pick the lifestyle, what kind of audience you want to attract. Is it business, is it hipsters, is it feminists, is it tech, whatever it is. So I picked business. And then you pick the vibe. What's the conference going to feel like? What the people are going to feel like? So, is it going to be more parties? Going to be more networking? Is it going to be entertaining? Is it going to be inspiring? So I put inspiring. And then you click generate. And it generates automatically the copy for you. It automatically selects the proper style, fonts, on all the marketing package. And here comes the magic, the speaker finder. You actually need some speakers for your conference. But where do you find them? So Brand Snatcher automatically finds through like sophisticated search all the other conference websites and all the speaker stores where you can buy speakers, and finds the speakers which are most relevant to your keywords, and also adds a couple of all-purpose stars, people who are great for any conference like Seth Godin, Simon Sinek, Malcolm Gladwell. And of course you can import your own CRM database to you and your partner speakers. Then you click the speakers, then you just pick time and date, which is great to do on Apple Watch. And you just put how many attendees you want in a conference. Is it 500, 200? Is it 2,000? Is it 10,000? And which city you want to do the conference in? I picked Vancouver, which is quite a cool city for a conference. And then it automatically finds the appropriate venues for your conference. So you pick it, it downloads all the data. It downloads the pictures from Vancouver, downloads the stage shot from Vancouver, and it downloads the venue shot. And then another magic tool, because you actually want to also make some money, you have to help with the e-commerce. You need to know how the ticket's gonna cost, how much it's gonna cost. So you put actually just how much money you want to make on the conference based on our research. The formula, number of tickets multiplied by the price doesn't work because you cannot obviously sell all the tickets. It's usually still like 50% of the tickets, and you have to give it to your partners and stuff like that. So you put how much money you want to make, and how many speaker tickets, how many tickets you need to sell, and automatically calculates the price for you. And then you just click snatch. Just took literally 5 minutes for me to walk you through that. So what do you get for that? Whatever you're gonna see from this moment is automated. You don't have to do anything about it. So what you get, what are the features? You get an all first responsive, super immersive conference website, which automatically puts the logo, the name, the dates, and everything, automatically generates the copy. Okay? So on this website, you also get another great things that happen to be on the conference sites. Okay, so automatically generates the numbers. You don't have to do it manually. It's 2,000 people. How many people are going to be? How many speakers? How many parties? Etc. Automatically downloads all the profiles of the speakers. So you don't have to do and worry about that much. You also get the obligatory countdown. So you put some pressure on your users. It's going to be in 100 days. And you also downloads the location and puts it on Google Map. And you also get an e-commerce package. You can start selling tickets right the minute you click on Snatch. And then you got the leftovers like partners and tweets in the footer and stuff. A website is not all of that. You also get automated MailChimp integration, which automatically sends the speakers all the emails and does everything for you. Then you also registers everything to the conference catalogs like Eventbrite or Leonard. And there's the great part because you actually need to market your conference. You got an automated social media buzz management. So it takes the profiles of your speakers and all the topics here on the websites, and in the social media prime time, like Sunday afternoon or Sunday evening and Tuesday, Thursday after lunch, it automatically tweets with your hashtag. And it also automatically retweets, as a script, retweets the top 50 opinion leaders in your target field with your hashtag. And obviously, you need to do some PPC campaigns, so it also helps you set with that. I guess you probably know more about that than me. And the last thing, last but not least, automatically sends out a call-out email that the conference is sold out. That always helps to pressure the people to come to the conference. This, I don't want to make this a sales pitch. The business model is just for $2,000. You get all the features we did. And for, like, if you want to get more wild and you want to get some other things, workshop, after party, whatever, you go a little bit wild with the money also. So, how to become a buzz snatcher and how to start using the brand education. First, you have to snatch the buzz in the hype phase. So when it goes back up, it survives the hype phase, goes back up, you already are a topic leader in the industry because you already have the conference about it. And when the businesses catch up and it gets hype massive again, you are the guru, you brand profit from that. It takes 6 minutes when you fly with Gotham Air from JFK to New York. When you land the chopper, you discover a new hot buzzing topic. Before you land, you already have your conference ready. And it's super easy. It's easier than Angry Birds. You've seen me do it. It's easier than Angry Birds. Your mother can do it. Super easy, foolproof. And obviously, when you land, you can start selling your profits, and you raise your brand awareness in the long run. So now you can go to www.buzzsnatcher.com and register, and you may get an alpha access to our closed beta. And if you want to obviously invest, no, I don't want to do this sales pitch. So just go on there, look in that, and you may get an early access. But I don't want to talk about this too. I wanted to talk about brand education, buzz snatching. So the thing to remember here, in branding, you don't want to be a follower. You want to be a topic leader. So remember, buzz snatching is the goal, okay? Education is the market. conference is the weapon. So, conference is all about you. It's all about people. You are the conference. So, be the conference. Be the weapon. Thank you very much.